So, like, I don't know what to do. This city it's over. All the buildings are stationary like a movie theater prop scene made to be housed. If anything, I would say Louisville would be like a Mount Weather hidden system of a government control. And I'm not saying it is that. It's all I can assign it to is relevance of what it would be like. All the people here are more or less brain dead compared to what they used to be like a year ago. They're very, very controlled. They stop and cock their head like a dog and listen for order that only they hear if I ask them a question pertaining to something of a need of mine, be it water, a purchase, or directions. They get very lightheaded and hot-headed and fog up, and I feel a density in my own head of heat and confusion when I'm in a circle of people and we want to discuss anything. If I pick up anything of a habit, such as carrying a stick, everybody and their mama wants to start carrying sticks all of a sudden. Even the men are damn near homosexually attracted to me without hitting on me or being aware of it themselves. No matter where I go, there's forever somebody in sight that can see me 24-7. There's a guy over there. It's impossible. For a year I have tried. I will not make it no longer than a half hour without being seen by somebody. Somebody will never-endingly walk up after about that time and find me. And it's so retarded that I can be somewhere it's like really super deep woods and it's obvious I don't want to be seen. Well, then a moron will just casually walk up out of the blue like he's not lost or nothing, even though he should never be in a place like that, especially those hours. And then he'll just make a dumbass excuse for why he's there, like, oh, you got a cigarette? Bye. Hey, you know Tim and them? Jason and Johnny? And I'm talking complete fucking strangers I don't know who will have these conversations about people I've never met, like it's casual. Pretend you walked up and saw me taking a shit on a log. Go, hey, how's Jason and Johnny doing? You know, Robbie and Tim? You know Robbie and Tim, nigga. And then they'll get angry and aggravated that I'm confused. I will stand here for hours, and I'm talking hours, maybe 10 sometimes, just to see. Lucky if I get $5, just to have the community immediately try to rob me of it and rip me off of it. And 90% of the time succeed. And they damn near almost always know the dollar amount in my pocket no matter where I go or who I interact with, even though they shouldn't. I'm watching their intelligence degrade by the day. To the degree there's no resources being brought in here, and it's obvious that all the money in Louisville has been recycling in a funnel of only that money. And they just trade that. The people are not paying for their hotels, they're just there. It's like their entire minds have been erased and they've been put to submission of some other power. And they're just simplified, like little fuck dolls that someone was going to use. I'm not even playing. Nobody has free will. The further I get away from Louisville, the more they try to drag me back. They hit me with a fucking car last time and ran over my foot trying to run over my head. It's just nonstop. I have not shit in a toilet in a year because they refuse to let me even acquire one. I have not been in a house in over 20 years. Unless it's going to my sister's for the night or something. None of these buildings have I ever really been in longer than 5 minutes to try to get to a bathroom. And I say try. Not one in this whole city. They may as well not exist to me because I cannot go inside none of them for any amount of a reason. I could be dressed to the nines in nothing but fancy clothes and a suit and great hair and smelling amazing with a wad of money in my hand. I won't be able to make it through a hotel door. They won't give a fuck to hear me, and they don't even know me. They are damn near depriving me of water. I have drank the majority, 98% of my water intake this year has came out of trash cans and other people's drinks they've left behind. Every place will turn their faucets off or flat out lie to me to my face and say, we don't have water here. Exact words said to me by your hospitals. I've been assaulted and hurt worse than I was trying to go into your hospitals, just trying to get there. This place is ground zero for COVID, never got right, and we need to wall Louisville off. and let them eat themselves alive from the inside and die in here with it. If that's what it is, when I leave Louisville, if I ever make it out and the world's better beyond it, it's the only outcome I can see. Because they are fucked. You see that gentleman walk by? Because it's quiet. Someone has to always know where the fuck I'm at. These people will have a goddamn heart attack and their pussies will explode if I'm not seen or known to be where for over an hour. And yet I'm still not allowed to even actually be anywhere. It's damn near to the point where I have to be standing in the middle of that street to even be allowed to be somewhere, and then they'll move me from that. The police force is useless. They don't even remember how to do their job, and they don't. They just drive around talking shit. I've watched them almost walk in the traffic. They enforce mediocre bullshit just for the obvious point of I have to remember how to do something. Like they'll drive circles all day long and then pull over a guy they've passed 800 times who's holding a sign. If I even think of money, if it crosses my mind that I'm going to need $1 for a Coke, everybody and their mama will be on every corner holding a sign just in case I wanted to bum money. It's like somebody's reading my mind with full intent to fuck me out of everything down to a piece of toilet paper if I'm thinking I got to wipe my ass. And it's not oversaid. It's very serious to the point of every decision I make. If I think it, it's already in action against me. Down to y'all won't get a damn cigarette butt for a month if I'm a smoker. It's very fucked up, and it's only Louisville that I've seen, and nobody on the outside will contact me. I've shown amazing proof of deception, takeover, fraud, God, man, demon, miracle, and more on fucking internet. And I'm only allowed 4 views max on any of the videos I've ever fucking posted. Give me a goddamn break. Nothing will kill me. I've tried. I've killed myself for these people. I came back. I've gave up. It won't kill me and it won't let me leave, and I don't know an answer of what to do. And I'm going to end up massacring all of these people because it's driving me into a dead-end corner of survival to where I can't even acquire water anymore. And I'll end up going to a place where I know they'll follow me like lemmings. And I'll start taking heads off Jason style and burning the bodies until you niggas stop following me. It's all I see. Or I'll get very smart and I will build a very elaborate bomb with my great, amazing mind God gave me, and I will take all of us straight to fucking hell. These pictures over here, they are artist conceptions of people smiling and having a great day, but they're actually the faces without the skin, like a doctor would have in a book of the muscle tissue underneath. Even lined off to the section. The whole city's got these displayed like fine art, and it's really just grotesque fucking horror. If you think about it, Louisville is nothing but all hotels, very extravagantly priced. An Omni, 2 gas stations, expensive fucking road called 4th Street Live with nothing but high-priced restaurants. And that's it. Office buildings and bank buildings, and that's all. North, south, east, west, you will not find an income bracket living in those neighborhoods to support so much as one night at the goddamn Omni, but they stay packed forever. Something with this much clout of nothing but those businesses would eat each other alive. People are not flying in nonstop just to come stay at our hotels, and that's it. And all we have is the track and Louisville basketball. Give me a fucking break. We are not famous. Outside of Louisville, Kentucky, I guarantee you the world has never even fucking heard of us. We are a hidden thing, and we are raised like a crop. And I know who I've walked with across time. And I know this city's probably going to go under in a bad way, and I don't really care anymore. Goodbye. If you read Chronicles, First Chronicles, amongst the second page, you'll find everything I did this year and all my family.